So the question arises, or the question arose last week. So many questions arose last week when we were dealing with with uh, secret tips of lucky people. Vicky, can you remind us of the first tips?
Yes. The first tip is lucky people, they have self-confidence and conviction and boldness in everything and in everywhere.
All right. Let me start by asking a question. Do you really want to start a business? Do you really want to be a lucky person? In your own mind and in your own opinion, why do you think people get lucky? Let's begin with that. Please press *6 and then you'll be able to talk to us. In your own mind, in your own opinion, forget about ours, because we will continue to bring ours to you, because I want you to be aware that if your own is not working, then you have to go the route that we are putting it out there. What, in your opinion, do you think make people to become lucky? Anybody? What is it that you think people do that make them lucky? What have you seen? What have you heard? What do you think? What is it, in your opinion, can make people to become lucky? Anybody? Press *6 and then we will continue.
You can hear me, Bishop?
I can hear you, Matthias.
In my opinion, I don't think they get lucky. I think it's a lot of dedication. I think they follow their dream, even though it's not given as much as they think it should at the moment. And I think they just follow through with it. And I think that was comes out with breakthroughs and things like that.
Okay. Matthias, after the conference, give me a shot, okay?
Okay.
So you are saying that if they follow their dreams, that they can become lucky.
Yes.
Okay.
And they got to have dedication and study about what they're doing.
They must have dedication about what they are doing. Sounds good. That's really nice. Somebody else? Do everyone agree with him on this? That if you follow your dream and you are dedicated to your dreams, which simply means your plans of actions, that you will become lucky. Is that the way you think about it? Please give us your own opinion. Right? Press *6 and you can talk to us. Press *6 and you will unmute yourself and then you can talk to us. So from Matthias, we are gleaning that if you follow your dream and that you are dedicated to it, you'll become a lucky person. So Vicky, put that down. Say if you follow your dream and then you are dedicated to it, then you can become lucky. All right. Since nobody wants to answer, apart from Matthias, can I also ask another question? Do you believe in your heart of heart that if you simply pray, that God will make you to become lucky? Do you think that if you pray and fast alone and you read the Bible, all of that, that God will make you to become lucky. And if by luck you means find what you want in life and live happily ever after. Please answer me. Is that true or not?
I think it's partly true. I think if you know what you want deep down, yeah. And you have to take action as well.
Okay. You have to take action as well.
Mm-hmm.
So which one comes first? The prayer, the fasting, the believing in God, or the personal action that you take?
I think prayer would come first, then taking action.
Then taking action. Okay. What about those who just pray and they don't take no action? Are they going to become lucky?
They could, but the chance is very, very slim. I think God will take you more seriously if you're actually taking the necessary steps and taking action towards your prayer.
There you go. Thank you very much. All right. So let's go. Is there somebody else who want to say something?
I think if somebody pray, fast, and read the Bible, they'll get the steps to do the next thing. And then if they believe in their mind, deep down inside, that their mind will start to create something for them as God set the plans, and they go with those plans, something great will happen. That's how I feel.
Okay. So, do you now see the next question where do self-confidence, conviction, or boldness come into this? Where do self-confidence, conviction, and boldness come into this? Yeah. Since you do all those things you've said, Matthew talks about following your dream and be dedicated to it. And our girl in California talks about that there are slim chances that if you don't work for it, let's call it by name, if you don't work for it, you won't get it. There is a slim chance that you can do all the Christian thing, but if you don't work for what you want, you are not going to get it. All right. So where do self-confidence come in? What are the things that makes you to be confident or to have conviction or to have boldness so that you can become a lucky person? Okay. Are you aware that if you know that God is behind you and then you have a mentor or a spiritual director, a spiritual leader, or you have someone in the arena of your niche, that is someone in your area that you want to go into who is willing to train you and you are willing to learn, then you can become lucky. Because if you have the tools available for you to become lucky, that's how you gain self-confidence. That's how you become you gain conviction, and that's how you become bold. Boldness simply means you know what you're doing. Please write that down. Boldness simply means you know what you are doing. Conviction simply means you have the passion. Why? Because the passion comes from knowledge. You have the passion for it. If you have the passion for it because you have knowledge, then you are convinced about it. Self-confidence simply means you have all the tools available to you and you put them to work. That's the meaning of self-confidence. I hope you're writing it down. You know you can do it and you go ahead and do it with boldness, and then it works for you. That's just the way it is. You see, these things might look very terrifying to a lot of people who maybe your parent never ventured into the business world, never bought anything that is worth it except food and clothing and pay rent. But they never ventured out to buy a house, they never ventured out to invest. Because it's like about 90% of people in the world today don't know anything about investing. They don't know anything about making money. They are satisfied with where they are. Because you didn't see your parents do that, so why do you want to do that? And my job is to break that taboo that because your parent never did that, family members never did that, your friends never did that, school never taught you that. So I'm coming in to break it. Because it's going to make you feel good about yourself that you have an investment that is making money for you. And then you can see the money actually in your own hand and you can reinvest. So because if all you're doing is you just go to your job and work and earn a paycheck, then there's a problem with that because you cannot be all you can be with that. Except you have investment, you have nothing. Please write that down. Except you have investment, you have nothing. These are the secret that I want you to be aware of that lucky people have. They have these things. That's why they are lucky. Let's go to number 2. Vicky, let's go to number 2.
Number 2, they have strong appetite to do the right thing and to pursue their major dreams, goals, and career.
Okay? They have strong appetite to do the right thing. And what is the right thing? To pursue their goals, dream, and career. That's the right thing to do. So the right thing to do is to have an appetite for money, an appetite for luxury, an appetite for investment, something that is going to multiply money to you, that is going to multiply wealth to you. You must have a strong appetite for it, a strong craving for it. That's what it means. You must have a very high appetite for money. So you don't give money away easily, unless it's something that is going to profit you. So how big is your appetite for money? How big is your appetite for house or for homes? How big is your appetite for different kinds of investment? And are you willing to do it or you are just talking about it? How big is your appetite to do the right thing? And the right thing is to venture into the world of what you've planned to do in life so that you do not die and leave this earth without leaving a very big mark on the earth. So read number 2 again, please. They have
strong appetite to do the right thing and to pursue their major dreams, goals, and career.
Major dreams, goals, and career. What is number 3?
They see opportunity in every challenges that life and other people throws at them.
Whatever people throw at you, people told you you'll never make it. Life throws something at you. Disability. You don't have people to support you. You don't have anybody. Your wife can't, your children can't, your husband can't, your family members cannot support you. So what do you do about it? Read number 3 again.
They see opportunity in every challenges that life and other people throws at them.
Where people see trouble and problems, you see challenges. People are simply challenging you and say, let us see whether you'll be able to make it. Let me tell you, a lot of people have given you up. They believe that you'll never make it in life no matter how much you try. That should be the reason why you should be in the competition. Your parent died should be the reason why you swear that you're going to be a millionaire and you stay in it and become one. Because everyone in your family fails, never venture out into the world out there to go and make money. They all remain in church and die in church. Nobody knows who they are. That should be the reason why you go out to do something. Your marriage break, children walk away from you, your business closed down should be the more reason why you should pursue something better than what you had. It should not be the end of the road for you. If somebody decides to divorce you and that's the reason why you collapse, you just stay, let death come and take you, it means you're a weak fellow. It means that what people said about you is true. That you are weak, you are miserable, you are careless, you do not know, you don't even know who you are. You are mad, you're crazy, you give up easily. And when people know that you are like that, they'll give you up. They will do things to make you lose everything you have. I see people who their business folded up and they start a new one immediately. They didn't sit down to cry or to think about it. Somebody walk away from their life, they replace them immediately and go on. They find better people. And that's what tells us that you have passion for life. Read that number 3 again. That's very, very important.
They see opportunity in every challenges that life and other people throw at them.
Life and other people are going to throw trouble and problems. They are going to make trouble for you. People are going to brew, like somebody brewing beer or brewing coffee. People are going to brew trouble for you, whether you like it or not. People are going to make bad things happen to you. Let me tell you, there are people who are praying for you to die. There are people who are praying for you to be sick. There are people who are praying for bad things to happen to you. And you want to sit down there and be thinking about them and be praying against them? No. If your mind is focused on things you want to achieve, there's nothing anybody want to throw at you that will catch you. Even when demons are sent against you, when demons sees that you are solely focused on what you are doing in life, they'll go back and deal with the person who sent them. You have to be aware of how wealthy people, what I'm telling you is not just how lucky people think, but what I mean by lucky people is also a coded word for rich folks. How rich folks think, how they operate. Where people see problems, they see opportunity. They want to take opportunity. Every trouble and opportunity that came, every trouble and problems that came their way, they find it to be amusing. They start to find a way to overcome it and defeat it and prove to the person that sent it, like, look, you are nothing. I'm better than you. See, it's a world of, if you don't succeed, others will take your place. So what are you willing to do so that nobody takes your place? So instead of, a lot of people are so much troubled by what other people say, by what other people did against them. They are consumed with this, I call them little things. They are so consumed by these things that they cannot move forward. All their stories is rallied around what people said, what people did, what happened to them. So what? Do you know what happened to me? Do you know what people have done against me or against mine? Do you know what people have done against a lot of other people, and they move on? And they succeeded. They didn't go and commit suicide. And it's worse with people who, okay, there is a relationship problem. Instead of people sorting it out and going their separate ways, they want to kill each other. Somebody want to poison somebody. Somebody want to hire somebody to kill somebody. And that is so, it's just foolish. That's what morons do. Morons do those things. That's what morons do. Morons give up easily. You see people who don't have a job, they want to go and take up financial issues that they cannot even, they know they cannot pay for it. That's what morons do. I'm not trying to insult anybody by saying moron, but I'm just letting you know that if you go that bad, then you've joined that club. If people let you down and it becomes the reason why you let go of life, like beautiful life ahead of you, then it means that you wanted people to abuse you. Like that music that they sing, they say, some want to be abused, some want to abuse somebody. And there are people who are waiting for somebody else to make mistake to be the reason why they drop out. I drop out because of this. I didn't finish. My manager did this, that's why I left the job. Really? You left the job for who? So why don't you challenge him too? Instead of you leaving, why can't it be him that leave the job and you stay to take his place? Somebody don't want to marry you no more. That's why you go to hire someone to kill him, to fight. That's how cheap people think. Instead of looking for somebody who is richer, better than that person to marry, good looking too, good looking, more educated, has more money, and you go to try to go and sit down and have meeting, pay people to kill him, do this, fight, all of that, use children, fight. That's what cheap people do. Instead of looking for opportunity so that when that person sees you the next 5 years, that person will say, wow, I never knew that this person will ever be like this. What's number 4, please, my dear?
Number 4, they seize the moment, they live in the moment, and create a formidable tomorrow for themselves.
They create formidable tomorrow for themselves by seizing the present moment. They live in the moment. They exist in the moment. Okay, read the next sentence. They seize the moment. Go ahead, my dear.
They live in the moment.
They seize the moment. They live in the moment. Continue.
And create a formidable tomorrow for themselves.
They create a formidable tomorrow for themselves by living in the moment. What can I do now and succeed now that will give me a tomorrow? That's what you should be thinking. You should not be thinking about people who did you wrong. Your job should not even be to, before you go to bed, to be thinking of who did you wrong in the office or who did not. You leave that office, you leave everything behind. Nothing should be personal. Yeah. You should be talking about, what do I do today that will give me a tomorrow? Instead of thinking of what people did against you. What this one said. That's how chatty, gossipy, cheap people, that's how they think. If somebody that you are living with doesn't want to help you to create a future, you begin to create it for yourself. And if the person want to stop you, then you, either the person leave or you leave, so that you can continue to create for yourself a formidable tomorrow. Let's go to number 5.
They are constantly active in the past, present, and the future.
They are constantly active in the past. What do I mean in the past? They learn what has happened in the past, good, bad, and ugly, but that doesn't control them. Their life depends on today. Any good thing they can borrow from the past, they bring it into today. And with what they have today, with who they are today, if there is nothing good to be learned from the past, they let the past go and focus on now. And from who they are now, then their future is assured. They build tomorrow. They build tomorrow. Continue, my dear. Number 6.
They are great learners, therefore they are great winners.
They are great learners, therefore they are great winners. If you don't want to learn new things or how to do your job better, your career better, then you'll never be a winner. I've been spending my time. That's why I told almost all of you some months back that the time will come, you look for me, you won't see me. You'll call me, you won't really see me on the phone. And now it's happening because I'm spending most of my time learning how to do what I'm doing, to do it very well, to really, really excel. That's what I'm doing. I'm studying, I'm learning. How do the genius in my field, how are they the best in their field? And how can I beat them? How can I compete with them and give them a very tough time before they can reach me? How do I do it in such a way that before anybody reach my level, it will take them years? That's what I'm doing. Whatever I'm going to write, whatever broadcast I'm going to do, whatever business I'm going to establish, how is it that when I do those things, they are like first class, they are world class? Anybody who sees it will know a lot of work goes into this. This is super. This is great. Are you looking for a better way to become better? Or you are satisfied? Please read that number 5 again.
Okay. They are constantly active in the past, present, and the future.
They're constantly active in the past, present, and future. If there is anything to be learned about the past, you learn. If it is not something that is going to profit you, you throw it away. There are a lot of things you learn in primary, in that is in elementary, and then in high school, and then in college, in a 4-year college or master's or doctorate, that you're not gonna need. You needed that to pass your exam. You just needed to be aware of those instruction, of those learning. But then along the way, you might not need it. It might become part of your tool, and sometimes you might not even need it because what is natural in you take over. We want to stop here for today. I want to engage you in a very, very strong conversation. So if you are watching our broadcast, I want to see your reaction concerning the question that I asked when we began. I want to see your reaction. And that question I want to ask you, I want you to go to the comment section of this broadcast and comment as much as you want to. Comment about it. Answer that question. Be true to yourself. And also do like our broadcast. Do like us. Do like us. Thumb up for us. So the question was, what in your opinion, what is it that when people do, they become lucky? Just a simple question. What do you think you yourself can do to become lucky? I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you concerning this question because it's very, very important to me. And every comment you send will be read and will be responded to. I want you also to look, you will see that our last 3 broadcasts have a lot of people are watching it from around the world. The one on money, 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 turn your passion to cash. I knew people are gonna love it. We have over 54,000 views on it. The other one on the secret, the tips to begin a business, we have about 22,000 viewers. And then the one on the secret tips of lucky people, we have about 21,000 viewers. So that is good. I want to engage you. I want you to engage me in discussion. If you have any question, leave your question on the comment. Then we will raise it at the next broadcast. We would like to raise your questions on the broadcast tomorrow. And the tomorrow's broadcast will be different because I'll be eating and talking to you. And so you should have your food too, that you should be eating too. Yeah. I have very, very nice chocolates. Oh, very nice. With a glass of wine. I'm going to be eating mine tomorrow during the broadcast. So eat something with me. All right. If you feel that you can do programs with me, you can record programs with me for people to see it on public television, where we can have discussion about different things in life, please let me know. If you feel that you want to do that, please let me know. For some of you who your job will not allow you to do such a thing, please don't bother. Uh, but for those of you who want to have discussion shows with me, I will very much appreciate that. Please let me know. You can call us or you can email us, and that will be it. Thank you very much. This is Idika Imeri saying to you, have a wonderful weekend. Now, let me ask before we leave the line, the conference line tonight. What are you gonna be doing for your weekend to make your weekend very nice? And that's something that I would like to do a broadcast about that to ask and know what are your secrets for weekends. How do you make your weekend to be a very, very sensational, happy thing? So if you want to press *6 and share with us just briefly for a few seconds what you're planning to do for the weekend, that would be nice. So what are everyone going to do? You don't need to say your name. You don't need to say your name. Just press *6 and let us know. In fact, I'm going to unmute everybody so that people can speak up. Yes, yes, yes.
Are muted.
Yeah.
All participants are unmuted.
So what are you guys gonna be doing for weekend? How are you gonna make your weekend better?
Go to the movies.
Okay, someone is going to the movies. What movies is out there now that you'll be watching? What are the new movies out there?
Oh, I don't know yet. I have to look them up.
Okay. Is there anything that is like a blockbuster that is everybody's going to watch now?
I'm not sure. I gotta look and see what's out there. I haven't gone in a while.
Okay, that's good. Who again, Shanti? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I wish I'm there to go on a. I wish I'm there to go with you to go and choose a good movie. You know that would be nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Who again is going for something nice?
I'll be going for a dinner.
Ah, someone is going. Someone is going for a great dinner. That is awesome. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is nice. Next person, congratulations, girl. Congratulations for the good dinner that is coming up. Yep, 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 yep. That belly is going to be a happy belly. Yeah, that's going to be a very happy belly. Who again has something awesome that you'll be doing this weekend? All right. If that's where we let it go, I will be seeing you tomorrow. Keep watching and keep practicing. Bye bye.
Hallelujah.